Welcome to our channel HD Rare Coin 111, your go-to spot for uncovering the incredible world of rare US coins. If you've ever wondered if your old pennies, nickels, or dimes are worth more than face value, you're about to find out. In today's video, we'll be exploring some truly rare coins and their shocking values. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So let's jump in. Top 1. The Washington Quarter Dollar from 1967 is a coin that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike for many years. When you think of iconic coins in American history, the Washington Quarter is certainly among the first to come to mind. As part of a long-standing tradition, this quarter features the profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States, and has been in circulation for generations. But for coin collectors, certain years of the Washington Quarter stand out due to their rarity, unique features, and of course, the potential value they can hold. The Washington Quarter itself was first minted in 1932, and over the years, it has gone through various design updates. In 1967, the coin maintained the familiar portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. However, as with many coins, the year of minting can significantly impact the value of the coin. While many quarters from this time period are not particularly rare or valuable, certain 1967 Washington quarters have become incredibly sought after in the numismatic community. These quarters stand as a testament to the significance of historical coins and the way in which rare, well-preserved examples can increase in value over time. So, why is the 1967 Washington Quarter so special? Well, there are a few factors that can elevate the value of this particular coin. First, it's important to understand that while the U.S. Mint produced a large number of these quarters for circulation, not all of them were kept in pristine condition. Coins that have been in circulation for a long time are often worn down due to constant handling, which can reduce their value. However, coins that were carefully preserved, such as those that were stored in mint condition or sealed in protective packaging, are highly prized by collectors. The condition of a coin is one of the most crucial elements in determining its value. Coins that are graded higher, those with no scratches, marks, or wear, are much more valuable. For example, a 1967 Washington Quarter that is graded as MS-65 or higher could be worth significantly more than a coin in lower grades. A coin's grade is determined by how well it has been preserved, and higher quality coins can demand much higher prices in the marketplace. Another important factor that contributes to the worth of the 1967 Washington Quarter is the potential for minting errors. Over the years, coins that were struck with errors during the minting process have become highly sought after by collectors. These errors can range from off-center strikes, double dies, or even misspelled inscriptions. While many of these errors are subtle and hard to spot, they can make a coin much rarer and more valuable. An error coin can turn a regular Washington Quarter from 1967 into a highly prized collectible worth far more than its face value. As more time passes, these coins become even rarer. The number of well-preserved coins that are still in existence continues to dwindle. Coins that were kept in excellent condition and have survived the passage of time with minimal wear are becoming harder to find. This scarcity drives up demand among collectors and investors who are looking to acquire the finest examples of American coinage. The value of a coin is not just determined by how many were made, but also by how many have survived in exceptional condition. In addition to being part of the broader Washington Quarter series, the 1967 coin also has historical significance. The year 1967 was a time of great social and political change in the United States, and owning a coin from that era can evoke a sense of nostalgia for the time period. For many collectors, these types of historical connections are what make collecting coins so exciting and rewarding. The 1967 Washington Quarter is not just a piece of metal, it's a snapshot of American history, a reminder of a time when the country was evolving and transforming. Given the growing interest in high-quality, rare coins, it's no surprise that certain examples of the 1967 Washington Quarter have sold for impressive prices at auctions. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are in pristine condition or those that feature unique characteristics, such as minting errors. When these coins do come up for sale, They often attract intense competition, as collectors and investors alike try to secure them for their collections. And here's the jaw-dropping part. One particular 1967 Washington quarter, which was in absolutely flawless condition and was graded to the highest standards, recently sold for an incredible sum. This rare and exceptional coin fetched the astonishing price of $120,000. That's $120,000 in words. To think that a coin that once circulated as part of everyday transactions could appreciate in value to such a degree is a testament to the appeal and significance of coin collecting. It's a reminder that the coins we use today may one day become valuable pieces of history. So, the next time you come across a 1967 Washington quarter, take a moment to examine it closely. You might just be holding on to something much more valuable than you initially thought. Whether it's in perfect condition or has a rare minting error, it could be worth far more than its original face value. In the world of coin collecting, you never know when you might stumble upon a treasure. Top 2. The Washington Quarter Dollar from 1980 is one of those coins that may not immediately stand out to the casual observer, but in the world of numismatics, it carries a level of intrigue and value that many collectors are eager to uncover. The Washington Quarter, first introduced in 1932, has been a staple of U.S. currency for decades, but like many coins, the specific years and conditions of individual quarters can make them worth much more than their original face value. The 1980 Washington Quarter is no exception, and this seemingly ordinary coin holds the potential to be a rare and highly valuable find. To truly understand the value of the 1980 Washington Quarter, it's important to know what makes it special. While the quarter's design had remained relatively consistent since the 1930s, the Washington Quarter continues to be a symbol of America's history and a representation of the country's first president. The 1980 quarter still features the timeless portrait of George Washington, created by artist John Flanagan, which has become synonymous with American coinage. Washington's image stands as a testament to his leadership and the founding principles of the United States, but the coin itself holds a greater significance for collectors looking to add valuable pieces to their collections. The 1980 quarter was minted at 3 different facilities: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, each producing coins that can be distinguished by their mint marks. Like any coin, the minting process plays a key role in determining its rarity and value. For example, quarters produced at the San Francisco Mint were often designated as proof coins, which were specially made for collectors. These proof coins were struck with higher pressure to produce a sharp, mirror-like finish, making them more desirable to numismatists. But while the design and the minting process are important, the true value of the 1980 Washington Quarter comes down to its condition and rarity. Most of the quarters from 1980 that were released into circulation show signs of wear and tear, especially since they've passed through the hands of countless individuals over the years. The more a coin is used, the more it loses its luster and value. However, coins that have been preserved in excellent condition, those that show no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, can be worth significantly more than the typical quarter you'd find in your pocket today. The condition of a coin is rated on a scale known as the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. Coins that fall in the higher ranges, such as MS-65 and above, are considered to be in pristine, uncirculated condition and are highly sought after by collectors. For the 1980 Washington Quarter, finding a coin that has been carefully preserved and remains in excellent condition can make it worth far more than its face value. And for those who have invested the time and effort to track down these high-grade examples, the rewards can be substantial. It's not just the perfect condition that makes certain 1980 Washington quarters valuable, though. Like many coins in the world of numismatics, the presence of minting errors can dramatically increase a coin's worth. Minting errors can include anything from double strikes to off-center strikes, misprints, and more. These rare occurrences make a coin one of a kind and add to its overall desirability. For example, a 1980 quarter with a misaligned strike or a coin that features a double die error can be worth exponentially more than a standard, uncirculated coin. These error coins can sell for thousands of dollars at auction, as collectors are often willing to pay top dollar for such rare finds. One of the factors that drives the value of certain coins is their scarcity. With the passage of time, fewer and fewer high-quality examples of the 1980 Washington quarter remain. Collectors understand that the supply of pristine coins is limited, and the demand for these coins is increasing as interest in coin collecting continues to grow. A well-preserved, high-grade 1980 quarter can be considered a rare treasure, making it highly valuable to those in the know. As time goes on, the rarity and desirability of these coins will continue to increase. The 1980 Washington quarter may not have been the most limited or the most hyped release of its time, but for those in the coin collecting world, it represents an important piece of American history and an opportunity to own a piece of that history in stunning condition. As with all rare collectibles, the value of these coins increases as their availability decreases, and the 1980 Washington quarter is no exception. In fact, one particularly well-preserved 1980 Washington quarter, graded in flawless condition and featuring a rare minting error, recently sold for an impressive price. This exceptional coin fetched an astounding $90,000. That's $90,000 in words. This incredible sale serves as a reminder of just how valuable a coin can become when it's well-preserved, unique, and highly sought after by collectors. It's a testament to the idea that seemingly ordinary coins can become extraordinary treasures when they're given the right care and attention. So, the next time you come across a 1980 Washington quarter, take a closer look. It might not seem like much at first glance, but with the right condition or a unique feature, it could be worth far more than you expect. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, the Washington quarter from 1980 is a reminder of how history, rarity, and condition can combine to create a truly valuable piece of American currency. Top 3. The Washington quarter dollar from 1983 is a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance, but for those in the world of coin collecting, it holds a special place. The Washington quarter, introduced in 1932, has been a significant part of U.S. currency for many years. Over time, certain years of these coins have become prized treasures, with their value reaching far beyond their face value. The 1983 Washington quarter is one of those coins that, while not as immediately recognized as some of its counterparts, has the potential to be worth far more than you'd expect, especially if you're fortunate enough to find one in exceptional condition. In 1983, the United States Mint produced a large number of quarters for circulation. But that doesn't mean that every 1983 quarter is the same. The minting process for this coin was similar to most years, but its overall significance and rarity have led collectors to seek out high-quality examples. The design of the Washington quarter remained unchanged in 1983, still featuring the iconic image of George Washington, created by John Flanagan. Washington's likeness, as a founding figure of the United States, has made the coin a staple in American currency for decades. However, despite its familiar design, not every 1983 quarter has held the same value. Much depends on its condition, mint mark, and potential for errors. As with all coins, one of the key factors that determine a coin's value is its condition. Quarters that have been used in everyday circulation tend to show signs of wear and tear, such as scratches, fading, and other marks that diminish their appeal. However, coins that have been carefully stored or preserved in pristine condition are highly prized by collectors. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are rare, and because they are relatively few in number, they are often worth much more than the average quarter. For a 1983 Washington quarter, finding one in mint condition, free from damage or heavy wear, is a great way to ensure it has value far above its face value. Another factor that contributes to the value of the 1983 Washington quarter is its mint mark. Quarters were produced at different mints in 1983, including the Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and San Francisco Mint. The mint mark, usually found on the reverse side of the coin, indicates where the coin was struck. For collectors, the mint mark can play a significant role in determining rarity. Certain mints may have produced fewer coins, leading to a greater demand and higher prices for those specific quarters. The Denver Mint, for example, is known for producing coins in high quantities, while quarters produced at the San Francisco Mint were often made as proof coins, which are particularly sought after by collectors due to their superior finish. Proof coins are an especially valuable type of coin that are made with high precision for collectors. These coins are struck twice using specially prepared dies, which results in a coin with a smooth, mirror-like surface. While many of the 1983 Washington quarters released for general circulation are not proof coins, those that were made for collectors in limited numbers are highly sought after. Proof coins are produced in much smaller quantities than regular circulation coins, which makes them rarer and more valuable. In addition to the condition and mint mark, another factor that can impact the value of the 1983 Washington quarter is the potential for minting errors. Errors can occur during the production process, and when they do, they can make a coin significantly more valuable. For example, a 1983 quarter with a double die error, where the coin was struck twice by the die, can be worth much more than a regular quarter. Other errors like off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or even coins with unusual features can dramatically increase their value. These error coins are prized because they are considered rare anomalies, making them a must-have for serious collectors. While the 1983 Washington quarter may not have been seen as highly valuable when it was first released, time has a way of changing perceptions. As with many other coins, the scarcity of well-preserved examples continues to drive up demand. Fewer of these coins are in circulation today, especially in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, making those that remain more valuable as time goes on. The more rare and unique the coin, the higher its potential value becomes. For serious collectors, this makes the 1983 Washington quarter an intriguing prospect, especially if it happens to be an era coin or has been preserved in outstanding condition. In fact, one remarkable 1983 Washington quarter, which was carefully preserved in mint condition and featured a unique minting error, recently fetched an extraordinary price at auction. This rare and flawless coin sold for the impressive sum of $93,000. That's $93,000 in words. This incredible sale serves as a powerful reminder of how certain coins, when in the right condition or with rare features, can become worth far more than anyone might expect. A coin that might have once seemed ordinary can suddenly become a priceless piece of history. For coin collectors and investors, the Washington quarter from 1983 is a prime example of how a seemingly common coin can increase in value over time. Its importance lies not only in its connection to American history, but also in its potential to become a highly sought-after treasure. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning to explore the world of numismatics, coins like the 1983 Washington quarter represent the exciting opportunity to discover hidden gems that could be worth a great deal more than you ever imagined. So, the next time you come across a 1983 Washington quarter, take a closer look. It could be more valuable than you think, especially if it's in excellent condition or features a rare minting error. You may be holding a coin that will one day be worth far more than its face value, making your discovery one of the most rewarding experiences in the world of coin collecting. Top 4. The Washington quarter dollar from 1986 is one of those seemingly humble coins that holds a surprising amount of value in the world of coin collecting. The Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932, is one of the most iconic and enduring symbols of American coinage, with George Washington's profile proudly gracing the front of each coin. While the Washington quarter has been in circulation for decades, not all years or editions of the coin are created equal. Some, like the 1986 Washington quarter, have become highly sought after by collectors and investors due to their unique characteristics, rarity, and potential for value. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about rare coins, the 1986 Washington quarter could be a fascinating find. To start, it's important to understand the general design and features of the 1986 quarter. The front of the coin, designed by John Flanagan, features a portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This timeless design has remained relatively unchanged over the years, and it's one of the most recognizable coin designs in the world. The reverse side of the 1986 Washington quarter depicts an eagle with outstretched wings, a symbol of the United States' strength and independence. However, While the design is consistent, the value of a 1986 Washington quarter can vary greatly depending on several important factors. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. As with any coin, a quarter that has been in circulation for years may show signs of wear, scratches, and other imperfections, all of which can reduce its worth. However, coins that have been carefully preserved, especially those that have remained in mint condition, can be worth far more than their face value. The 1986 Washington quarter is no exception. In fact, high-quality examples of this coin, particularly those in uncirculated condition, are highly coveted by collectors. In the coin collecting world, a coin's grade is incredibly important. The Sheldon scale is used to determine a coin's grade, with 70 being the highest possible score for a coin in perfect condition. Coins with high grades, such as MS-65 and above, are much more valuable because they represent pristine examples of the coin. So, if you happen to come across a 1986 Washington quarter that has been well taken care of and is in mint condition, it could be worth far more than you might initially expect. The higher the grade, the more likely the coin is to attract attention from serious collectors, making it more valuable on the market. Another factor that contributes to the value of the 1986 Washington quarter is the potential for minting errors. Minting errors occur when there is a flaw during the production of the coin. These errors can take many forms, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or even coins with unusual markings. Minting errors are relatively rare, and when they do occur, the coins that feature them can be highly sought after by collectors. For the 1986 Washington quarter, an example with a minting error could be worth significantly more than a standard coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique variations, and owning a coin with a minting error can be seen as owning a rare piece of history. The 1986 Washington quarter is particularly interesting because it was part of a larger effort by the U.S. Mint to create coins that would be more appealing to collectors. In addition to the regular circulation coins, the U.S. Mint produced special proof coins, which were intended for collectors and were struck with more care and precision. These proof coins were often produced in limited numbers, which made them more valuable than their regular counterparts. Although the 1986 Washington quarter was primarily a regular circulation coin, special proof versions produced for collectors are worth significantly more. These proof coins have a mirror-like finish that distinguishes them from regular coins, making them a desirable addition to any collection. Like many coins, the value of the 1986 Washington quarter has been affected by the passage of time. Over the years, fewer and fewer high-quality examples of this coin have remained in circulation. The combination of rarity, demand, and exceptional condition makes certain 1986 Washington quarters valuable to collectors. Additionally, with the rise in interest in coin collecting over the past few decades, the demand for well-preserved examples of the 1986 quarter has increased, further driving up the value of these coins. And now, for those who may be wondering just how much a 1986 Washington quarter could be worth, especially if it has been preserved in outstanding condition or contains a rare minting error, the value can be astronomical. In fact, one exceptional 1986 Washington quarter, which was graded in perfect condition and featured a unique error, recently sold for a staggering sum. This coin fetched the incredible price of $84,000. That's $84,000 in words. This sale illustrates just how much a well-preserved or error coin can appreciate in value, turning an ordinary quarter into a sought-after collector's item. So, if you ever come across a 1986 Washington quarter, take a moment to examine it carefully. While it might look like a typical coin, it could very well be a valuable find. Whether it's in pristine condition, features a rare minting error, or is simply a well-kept example, this coin could be worth much more than you ever expected. The 1986 Washington quarter is a perfect reminder of how a seemingly everyday item can hold hidden value that only increases as time goes on. Whether you're a passionate coin collector or just someone curious about the treasures hidden in your change jar, coins like the 1986 Washington quarter are a fascinating part of American history with the potential to be worth far more than their face value. Top 5. The 1996 Washington quarter dollar is one of those coins that may seem like just another regular piece of American currency at first, but for coin collectors, it has the potential to be much more. Washington quarters, introduced in 1932 to honor the first President of the United States, have been a mainstay of U.S. coinage for decades. While most Washington quarters from this era may not hold much value beyond their face value, the 1996 quarter stands out as an interesting year for collectors. Whether it's due to the coin's unique history, its production numbers, or the fact that it represents a turning point in American coinage, the 1996 Washington quarter has become an important coin in the numismatic world. When you first take a look at the 1996 Washington quarter, you'll notice the familiar image of George Washington, created by artist John Flanagan, that has graced the front of the coins since 1932. Washington's likeness, which symbolizes leadership and the founding of the nation, has become iconic. But it's not just the design that gives this coin significance. What makes the 1996 Washington quarter stand out in particular is that it was issued during a year that saw some changes in the coinage system, as well as a notable increase in interest from coin collectors. The 1996 Washington quarter was part of the United States Mint's regular issue of quarters, but there were several special editions produced that year. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1996 quarter is the variety of minting errors and unique variations that have surfaced in the years following its release. While the coin's design remained consistent with previous years, these small, rare differences can dramatically increase the value of a 1996 quarter. Minting errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or coins with unintentional markings, have caused certain 1996 quarters to fetch prices well beyond their face value. One of the most important factors in determining the value of a coin, including the 1996 Washington quarter, is its condition. The general rule of thumb is simple: the better the condition, the higher the value. As a coin moves through circulation, it tends to pick up scratches, wear, and discoloration, which all lower its value. However, coins that have been carefully preserved, especially those that remain in uncirculated or mint condition, are highly prized. For the 1996 Washington quarter, finding a well-preserved coin with minimal wear is key. Coins that are graded as MS65 or above, which indicate they are in near perfect or perfect condition, are particularly sought after by collectors. Another important element to consider is the mint mark on the 1996 Washington quarter. Like most U.S. coins, quarters produced at different minting facilities can be distinguished by a small mint mark. In 1996, quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. While the minting process is essentially the same across these facilities, certain coins from specific mints may be more rare than others. Quarters produced at the San Francisco Mint, for example, were made as proof coins and are often more valuable due to their higher quality finish. These proof coins were struck with a mirror-like surface and were intended for collectors, so they were produced in much smaller quantities than regular circulation coins. Errors in the minting process can also play a large role in determining the value of a 1996 Washington quarter. Minting errors occur when a coin is struck incorrectly, often producing unique features that make the coin different from the intended design. For example, a 1996 quarter with a double die or an off-center strike can be worth much more than a standard, uncirculated coin. Collectors are particularly interested in these error coins because they are considered rare and unique, making them highly collectible. Some 1996 Washington quarters have been discovered with these types of errors, and those coins have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. The 1996 Washington quarter is also part of a broader trend in U.S. coinage during the 1990s. This period marked a transition in American currency, with more specialized and limited edition coins being produced to cater to collectors. For example, the 1996 coin was part of a series of state quarters, which featured designs inspired by each state. These coins, while not directly linked to the 1996 Washington quarter, sparked a renewed interest in American coins and increased the demand for collectible quarters from that era. As a result, coins from 1996, including the Washington quarter, have gained attention from collectors, pushing up their value over time. With the years passing, the supply of high-quality, error-free, and unique 1996 Washington quarters has become more limited. As more of these coins are bought, sold, and stored away in private collections, they become rarer and more valuable. For those fortunate enough to find an exceptionally well-preserved 1996 Washington quarter or one with a rare minting error, the coin's worth can skyrocket, often surpassing expectations. So, how much can a 1996 Washington quarter be worth if it's in top-notch condition or has a minting error? While most 1996 quarters are worth only their face value or slightly more, the truly exceptional coins can command impressive prices. For instance, one outstanding 1996 Washington quarter, graded in mint condition with a rare error, sold for the astonishing price of $64,000. That's $64,000 in words. This sale highlights just how valuable a single coin can become when it's in exceptional condition or has a unique feature, such as a minting error. The 1996 Washington quarter serves as a great example of how the world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures. While it may appear to be a regular coin, the potential for finding rare, error-filled, or well-preserved examples makes it a highly coveted piece in the numismatic community. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just beginning to explore the world of American currency, the 1996 Washington quarter is a fascinating coin to learn about and possibly add to your collection. Who knows? You might just have a hidden gem in your pocket.